Talking with Wesley Ward, who's a contender for his first Keeneland training title. What would that mean to you?
It's just be really special, I'll tell you that.
Did you expect to have a good meet coming in? Did you think this was a possibility?
I thought, I always point for this meet in the spring and fall, and I sort of hold back a little bit before I come into here and point for the races, because the condition book comes out so early that you can sort of make a plan and hopefully stick with it as long as the horses stay sound enough and train well enough for it. So I knew I would be tough in a lot of the spots that I entered.
You had great success with 2-year-olds here for a while now. What's the key to getting them ready to win, especially early here in the year?
It's something that I've done my whole life since I was a little boy. My dad and I was raised in Washington State, and I started breaking horses when I was 11 years old with my dad. And so it's just something that I've always done since a little boy, so it comes very natural to me, breaking the horses and getting them prepared for the first start.
Are there some good ones that you haven't unveiled yet that didn't quite get ready for Keeneland, I would imagine?
Yeah, there are some. I always point this meet for some of the speedier types and some of the horses that are a little bigger and rangier than those ones. They'll just start to have their first works here coming up. I don't even breeze them yet. They go through a really good, solid foundation, right along with all these horses that are running and winning right now. But I don't do any speed works, and I'll just start to breeze them coming up. So it'll be interesting to see how I turn out the fall.
What is it that's good about Keeneland and Kentucky for getting young horses ready to start a racing career here in the spring?
Well, the thoroughbred industry, there's no place in the world bigger than Lexington. I mean, this is where all the major horse farms are all over the world, and this is where they send all the champions here to be bred. So and you can see that as a trainer when your horses come from other states and other racing jurisdictions. When they come into Keeneland, they just flourish, and their coats just dapple out and blossom and get very, very shiny. And I just think that there's something to it. All
Squared Away was one of those horses that really picked up when he came into your barn here at Keeneland, right?
He sure was. I tell you, he come in here and he put on a lot of weight, and every day that went by, he's just getting bigger and stronger. So, and since the race also, he's just ate the bottom out of the feed tub, and he's flourishing right now.
What's the plan for him? I know you mentioned that they'd like to sell him, but if that doesn't happen, do you know what you have kind of an idea for his next spot?
Well, I was down in Ocala yesterday, and I was talking with his owner, who's a trainer, a very good trainer, Peter Miller, and we're just going to take it easy right now, and then see how it unfolds. If there's a sale that comes through here in the next week or two, and if not, then we'll go ahead and move forward with it and make another plan for his next race. You
train some horses for Wes Welker too, right?
Yeah, he's a wonderful guy.
How did he get into the business?
My friend Gatewood Bell is the one that brought him in, and he's had unbelievable luck, and that's a big part of this game is getting lucky. A lot of people put a lot of money in and just don't have the luck, and he's a lucky bugger, so hope it continues.
Does he get to come to the races much?
He does. He attends the races all the time. Every chance he can get. And he's out here a lot. He's out here a lot in the mornings and seeing his horses progress. So it's great to see a well-known name as his to hope to grow the sport and get other people like him involved.
Yeah, it's got to be good to just pique interest of just the average sports fan to see something Wes Welker's involved in.
And he's a great guy. Besides.
What's your next point of attack after the Keeneland meet?
Well, I'm going to stay right here. I tell you what, I'm doing so good, and I've been so lucky. The horse has been winning and running so well. I'm going to stay right here and then ship out from here to probably Arlington Park for the horses that have raced here and have an affinity for the polytrack surface. And then on the East Coast, I'll be into Monmouth and Linden, New York there.
Good luck.
Thank you.